Maybe 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay.
Just a heads up.
Snowflakes drift from the sky, cloaking the town in white. The snow seemed to stop time itself, soothing those it touched. In the middle of it all, I felt like we alone had been left to endure the vivid scars inflicted upon our souls. The first words of my lips were an apology to Dan for failing to save his life. I had nearly forgotten about my tears. Now they were back again, sliding down my cheeks and reminding me of our shortcomings. I could feel Yoko huddled next to me, her body growing warmer. Her breath, frozen with sorrow, seemed on the verge of stopping, enough to make me feel a little afraid. You alright? Oh, you're at a crime scene. What happened over there? See, this is why I got more guys. No, no need to rush him. He's clearly not ready to talk. That's what I'm asking. Something's really crazy must have happened to make a brat like him shut up. So I need to know as soon as I goddamn can. Language, Joshua. I worry about him or about the case? Doesn't make a difference. Tell me what happened. The two officers waited until each of my regrets took form as proper words, until each observation become actual information. Could I have done anything? What could I have done? The snow kept on falling as silently as ever. Suddenly I could hear it piling on my shoulders. Just like that, time was moving again. You regret not being unable to do more? That's your hubris showing. Don't blame this idealized version of yourself. You gonna blame anyone? Blame your real self. Ask yourself what you can do now. Give it some thought. That's what you taught me to do.
Please, take care of my mom. And have a California roll.
What can I do? What can I do right now?
Mr. Jinguji?
I'm gonna save Melissa.
You mean Dan's mother? But how?
I don't know that yet. But that's what he wanted me to do. That means everything to me. Elgard had to be looking for her. I won't let him take her, I swear it.
Then let me go with you.
You can't. It's too dangerous, Yoko. Stay here.
I will not. When the time comes, you can make the calls. I promise I'll listen.
Wait, I'll adjust the volume. You come in a bit quiet. Okay, that's a bit better.
Okay. We're the same. If I don't do what needs to be done, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. Please, I'm begging you.
I don't know, I'm thinking of the boys when I see this. 2 specific characters.
Your mind's made up, isn't it?
It is?
Fine. But you listen to me, no matter what.
I know. I just saw Dan die.
Oh! So, I happen to overhear you. Don't try to stop me, please.
Just standing behind you.
Oh, yeah, of course. I got a feeling you're something special, Saburo. Honestly, I'm kind of counting on you. That's why we're gonna pretend this conversation never happened. But you gotta promise me, don't do anything crazy. Got it? I can promise that. Okay then. I will find Melissa. Let's get this a secret from Joshua. Eh? Saburo. Joshua. It was unfortunate what happened to Dan. At the very least, we can try to save his soul. For sure. Hey, you do get it, Joshua. Stop talking. Oh, damn it. Just shut up and come with me. We're going to track down Elgart. See you, Saburo. Careful out there. You too.
They had to show like those menacing symbols that's in JoJo's when the Hal showed up.
Let's get going then.
Saburo. There's something you need to hear. Stop
you
looking for them, they're gone.
Come up with something?
I'm sorry.
She still seemed confused to me. Even though she's got her memories back, I don't think they're perfectly restored.
You're still hazy. She's trapped in the day she spent as a mother. I got a feeling that's it. You go, just give me something. Any place you can associate with Dan and Melissa. I want you to tell me about it.
I understand. Why don't we start by visiting places that meant something to Melissa?
Good idea. Let's go.
That's right, we had that
Like the
awesome battle
Ninja
scene
Training
last
Academy.
time. We had that cool battle scene last time.
Smoke bomb.
Man, so many options. Where are we gonna go?
We arrived at Maki's restaurant, Ben 10. The whole area seemed hushed, as if there wasn't a single person nearby. The lights in the stores are off, its interior dark. Maki must have been cleaning the windows. They're spotless. There's nothing particularly noteworthy about the windows.
It seems quiet inside the store, and the windows and door look clean. Doesn't look like anyone's been there.
You're right. Let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, Melissa's house shouldn't be too far from here. Why did we come here?
Good thinking. Let's give that a try. We decided to head for Melissa's house.
At least we have the cool jazz music now.
Yeah.
We took it to the last two chapters. Arrived at Melissa's apartment. The whole place seemed hushed, as if there wasn't a single person nearby. The lights in the room are off, and the interior pitch black. Melissa must have cleaned the windows. They're spotless. There's nothing particularly noteworthy about the windows.
I'm just imagining Saburo just like sticking his face up to the window.
Tippy toeing.
They're so clean.
The door appears to be locked. The keyhole is in good condition, no signs of break-in. Doesn't appear to be dirty, damaged, and altered in any other way. Looks like Melissa isn't home.
I guess so. Oh,
What? Did you remember something?
actually, Actually, Melissa once told me about a park that she and Dan like to visit.
So I might as well search that park. We decided to head for Melissa's favorite park.
Is that the park the, like, bug guys were at?
Hey, yo! You came back for more, bro?
No, it's a different park.
No.
We arrived at the park Yoko told me about. The whole area seemed hushed, as if there wasn't a single person nearby.
This is definitely the right park.
So what kind of stories did you hear from Melissa?
She told me she was in the kitchen washing dishes when she heard Dan calling out her name. When she looked outside, she said she could see Dan standing on a playground toy, jumping up and down. He said he would slip and fall from it all the time. He said it's always those silly, trivial stories that come to mind. That must have been when they were the happiest.
I see. So that's what their life was like. There are a few different apartments around this park. Which apartment could she have seen that toy from? A beat-up old playground toy. They must have lived in an apartment adjacent to this park.
I think so too.
Assuming that they live in an apartment adjacent to the park, which floor would they have lived on? Considering their likely level of income and that Melissa could hear Dan from the park, they must have lived in a smaller apartment.
I see. That makes sense. Good thinking.
I think that's the first time he complimented me. Alright, which one of these apartments is the right one?
Damn.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That apartment looks like it's been shut down.
I agree. That does appear to be the case.
It's a perfect fit. Huh? I thought I saw someone inside.
Really? I didn't see anything.
Let's check it out.
Alright, I'm right behind you. This place doesn't seem safe.
Yeah, we're gonna run into the NYC crackheads.
Yeah, this does not seem zoned for residency at the moment.
You're right at the apartment where Melissa and Dan used to live. The building being condemned was in the process of being torn down. When the entrance is locked, the face looks as if it's recently been forced open.
You gonna kick the door in?
So this is an apartment where Melissa and Dan lived.
Yes, it's where their life together began.
You alright?
I'm fine, thanks.
I'm going in. Wait for me here.
I'm going too.
Sorry, but you only slow me down. I have something else I need you to do. If I'm back in half an hour, I need you to call the police.
Alright, I understand. You're just gonna leave me standing around out here?
I'm counting on you. I made my way into an abandoned apartment alone.
She's giving you that look like you gotta be kidding me.
I'm just gonna stand out here? Oh.
Went alone to the abandoned apartment. That's Melissa. seems we meet again.
I can't remember what voice I used for her. Did I use my normal voice?
It might have been.
I don't know.
I can hear my voice on your side.
Yeah, there's an echo.
Testing.
Maybe this is better? I'm not sure.
Testing. You still here?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll just like mute and unmute then. I'm so sorry. I misplaced where my headset went. Stay back!
Don't you recognize me? I'm not here to fight. I'm here to help you.
Shut up!
You're in danger. I need to get you somewhere safe.
Shut up!
It's me, Saburo Jinguchi. I'm friends with your son. I won't let anyone take your time with Dan away. Please, you need to remember, Melissa, don't let your grief swallow you up.
Dan?
Melissa!
Oh, am I gonna break in here? Okay. Stop!
Yoko, no! Stay back!
Did you forget about that day when Dan was still a kid? The two of you took a long trip together. You gave Dan your wallet because he insisted on hanging on to it. But then he went and dropped it. You ended up having to walk all the way home from some distant town. He told me he cried the whole trip back, that he grew up hating sunsets. It didn't seem like he meant it. He seemed happy, warm, wistful. I think he loved those long hours he spent walking home with you. I loved the way Dan talked about his memories. And that's why I loved you too, because of how you made him feel. Please don't forget what happened today. I want you to treasure the day that Dan was born, now and forever. I want you to remember Dan's warmth. Embrace the time you had with your son. You're his mother. Please.
For a long while, Melissa continued to weep, like a young girl wrapped in Yoko's gentle arms. Finally, she seemed to come back to herself, the mother, Melissa. She managed a slight, awkward smile, brushing her fingers against Yoko's tan-steered cheek.
Thank you.
She began to quietly explain what she knew of Elgar's interest in her memories.
A little while before you arrived, Elgart spoke to me. A group of people ordered him to kill Sejima. Elgart said they betrayed him, Sejima and me.
They betrayed him?
He also referred to himself as a kind of cleaner.
So that's why he offed Sejima. But he ended up in prison after his client betrayed him.
Most likely.
From his client's point of view, then Sejima must have represented some sort of threat. Maybe Sejima learned something nobody was supposed to know, and the key to that knowledge lies somewhere in Melissa's memories. If Elgar's goal is getting revenge, is there something buried in your memories that would help him?
I definitely know what happened.
Don't strain yourself. You can tell us later.
It's alright. I need to tell you what I remember. There's no guarantee I'll recall everything.
Melissa.
Seijima told me something very important, and part of it had to do with a specific location. I know it. I'm sure that I do. But I can't remember what it is. It's like I have a stranger's memory swimming around in my brain. It's making me sick.
Saburo, we need to stop.
What's wrong?
There's something I remember.
What is it?
When I try to recall what Seijima told me, I start picturing an eagle.
An eagle?
And a leather book of some sort.
An eagle and a leather book. Wait, an eagle? That sounds familiar. I feel like I've seen one somewhere before, even if it didn't register consciously with me at the time. But where was it?
Melissa, are you really okay?
Thank you, Yoko. But it's better that I do this. I need to dig up these buried memories.
Melissa.
Let's go, Saburo. I'm going with you. I don't want Elgart to find what he's looking for. I've got this feeling like he should never know.
Alright, let's do this. Stop by trying to track down an eagle. Memory's a bit fuzzy, but I know I've been seeing one somewhere too. Let's investigate any location that might be linked to the eagle. Need to search my memories. Somewhere, I've seen a symbol of an eagle before. I know I have. But where was it? The church in Silver Snow? That's it! The eagle symbol! I have to tell Yoko and Melissa. Melissa, I remembered. There's the eagle symbol inside the church in Silver Snow.
Yes, I think that might be it. I'll drive us there. We can take Dan's car.
Great, thanks.
I'm going too.
Right, let's get moving.
Somebody's gotta use that car.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I guess he won't need it anymore.
We all pile into Dan's car and set off for the church in Silver Snow. A few hours later, we arrive at Silver Snow Church. This is it. this is the place. Is it the same one Melissa remembers? I better ask.
It's the same as the eagle in my memories. I'm sure of it.
The memories that Elgar is so desperate to point into this church. Seijan must have told you about this because there was some connection with that letter book, but you think we'll find that letter book here?
I'm not sure.
Let's go inside and check it out. The lights were on in the sanctuary when we entered, but there was nothing but heavy silence.
I think I might remember something about this place.
Melissa, does this place bring back any memories?
I'm certain I've been here before, but the room I went into with Seijima is further in. It's only a guess, but there should be an entrance to a hidden room somewhere in the sanctuary.
Let's split up and search. Look over at the keys of the pipe organ. I wonder what it would sound like if I tried playing it. I'd have to be curious. I look down the pedals of the pipe organ. One looks like it's been used considerably more than others. Something about that bothers me, and I find myself stepping on it without even really thinking. Just as my foot presses down the pedal, there's a sudden sound. I wonder what it could have been. Apparently that pedal stepped on with some sort of switch. A hidden passageway has opened up from the wall. Melissa and Yoko came back when they heard the sound. Let's head down. We came to the church's hidden cellar. There's some kind of poster in this locker. It said, Thomas Dark. Sounds like someone's stage name or something. Melissa, is this bringing back any memories?
Yeah, something Seijima had said. Conceal the truth in darkness.
Darkness? It is dark in here, but I wonder if that's what he meant. In any case, standing around won't solve anything. Let's search the room. What could those words be trying to tell us? Looks like I have to search every inch of the room. What kind of drugs are these? Were there so many? Some kind of poster in this locker said Thomas Dark. Wait, no, I think I get it. Conceal the truth in the darkness. Thomas Dark. Could it be in this locker? I feel like I'm onto something. I should tell the others. Aaron, come look at this. I got a funny feeling about this locker. Yoko and Melissa come over to join me.
There could be something inside.
Looks that way. Okay, let's open up.
Well, it opened right up. Let's see what's inside.
Right. There's nothing but a single black leather notebook.
That notebook. It's the one Seijima always had on him.
Really? Have we finally uncovered the truth? Let's see what it says.
Yes, good idea.
Their names written here. Looks like some sort of list. Karen, Ryan, and this one is... Melissa, what's wrong? Someone's coming.
Oh, damn.
Uh-oh.
You are Elgart.
So even the great Daedalus isn't impervious to sleeping gas. But I suppose that's neither here nor there. I was looking for that, Saburo. Thanks for saving me the trouble.
What is it?
What? This? It's a list of people who deserve to die.
To die?
You remind me a lot of myself. But ultimately, will you be able to stay over on that side? Or will you cross over to mine? You haven't yet realized you've been put at a crossroads. Why let it keep an eye on you personally? That may prove difficult. Now that I have the list, the opening curtain in my play shall rise. If you can pinpoint the location of the final curtain, I'll welcome you as the sole spectator.
Screw you.
Go ahead and give it your best shot. I'll be taking Melissa with me now.
You won't get away with this.
I want to get my hopes up.
Where am I? Why can't I remember anything? The shock that hit Cena momentarily jumbled my memories. In the end, he stole both Melissa and the clue that left us in the dark cellar of the church. This is serious.
Saburo, tend to the orchard of your mind. It's alright. I'm with you.
Understand, Grandpa. I promise to get Melissa back. I won't hesitate anymore.
Well, that sucked.
Are you okay? Yoko? Are you okay?
Saburo, I'm so glad you're alright. Let's go save Melissa.
Run away, Melissa. We're coming for you. Return to the sanctuary. As we enter the sanctuary, we find Father Bannister waiting there.
Well then, what is all this now? Why, if it isn't Mr. Jinguchi. And with such a cute companion, no less.
His smile is the same as last time, but deep suspicion now fills my heart. Hi, Father Bannister. Sorry, but there's something I want to confirm with you.
With me? Whatever could it be?
Do you know a woman named Karen Purcell?
Yes, of course. She's a well-known investor.
You mean to say you don't know her personally?
I can't say that I do. I'm merely a humble, small-town priest, after all. I doubt I would ever have the opportunity to speak with such a person.
I see. Then, do you know Ryan Collins?
He's the current mayor of New York City, correct? And that's common knowledge.
The mayor of New York City? Then Leo's father. Have you ever met him?
No, I haven't. I do believe I would remember meeting the mayor of New York.
I see.
Mr. Jinguchi, what is your business here? You seem rather serious.
It's about Koji Seijima's killer, Elgart. We met him tonight.
Oh, I thought he was still in prison.
He took a certain woman as well as a mysterious notebook from us and ran off. In that notebook were the names I just mentioned as well as yours. In addition, when Elgar stole the notebook, he said there was a list of people who deserved to die.
I don't know anything about that.
Isn't there anything that we can do?
While I do appreciate your concern, you need not do anything.
I'll ask once more. Are you sure you're alright?
Yes, there is no need to worry. Those who harm others shall destroy themselves.
If you insist you're alright, I'll leave it at that. I pray your God will protect you. I'll leave you with my contact information. Take care.
Thank you. May God be with you.
Elgar disappeared with Melissa, but that also made one thing clear to me. Elgar still needs Melissa for information. My path is clear. I'm going all out. If there was a time to pull out all my stops, this is it. I'm sorry, Master. As long as there's a chance, I won't give up. I will save Melissa. Then I'll find the bastard who killed my grandfather, no matter how far I have to go.
Jinguji, what's wrong?
Oh, sorry. Do you know how to drive, Yoko?
I'm not especially amazing at it, but yes, I can drive.
Yoko and I got into Dan's car. Yoko took the wheel as I got into the car.
I drive really fast.
Apparently. Wow, so you really do know how to drive. Not too sure how I feel about that. I'm surprised you can drive this age.
It's hard to get by in America without a car, although I usually get my parents to drive me.
Maybe I'll learn how to drive once I get back to Japan.
That might be good.
There are 3 names on that mysterious list. I only recognize one of them. Simon Bannister, designated priest in Silver Snow. I didn't recognize the other 2, but Ryan Collins, the mayor of New York City?
Mr. Jinguji, is something wrong?
Oh, right. Sorry, I never got around to telling you. I told Yoko about the mysterious list I found in Silver Snow Church, the names that were on it.
Interesting.
Still, Ryan Collins, the mayor of New York.
What about Ryan Collins?
I do know who he is. He's Leo's dad. That's what Ben was talking about at the restaurant the other day.
You know him?
I know his son. I didn't think I'd find a lead so easily. Thanks, Yoko.
I was simply sharing what I know.
I already warned Father Bannister. I guess I'll talk to Leo next. Thanks for the ride. I can make it on my own from here.
Very well. I'll see you later then.
Man, I'm beat. Still early, but I better call it a day. Told Hal about Melissa in a black leather notebook, then fell dead asleep. The next morning, suddenly it was morning.
I'm sad. No more Dan in the doorway.
Ow! Dan is dead, and now Melissa and the notebook are gone. What the hell am I even doing? Who could be at this hour? Hold on, I'm coming. Opened the door and Hal walked in with a dark expression. What are you doing here this early in the morning? That's a very grim expression you got.
It happened.
It happened? You don't mean...
The wealthy Mongol, Karen Purcell, was killed this morning.
The Elgart?
Most likely.
What about the police?
They conducted a murder investigation, but that's the extent of it. Or to put it another way, they're not looking into it in connection with any other cases.
Why not?
If Elgart is targeting those people right now, it's not as if he's come out with a public declaration. And your testimony alone isn't enough to convince the other higher-ups.
2 more lives could be in danger.
You're right. We do what we can on our end. Until you find out anything, okay?
I will. Be careful, Hal.
Same to you.
After Hal left, I suddenly remembered Leo's father was a target too. Maybe I'll call Leo. Collins residence. That you, Leo? Saburo? What's wrong? Did something happen? Sorry, this is totally out of the blue, but do you think I could meet your father? That is sudden. What's going on? There's something I have to confirm. Could be a matter of life and death. Explain the situation to Leo. He understood immediately and believed me without question. I understand. He said he didn't have any plans to go out today, so he probably is in his office. I'll call ahead to let him know that a good friend of mine is coming by to meet him. Thanks, Leo. I owe you one. No problem. Besides, is it my father who owe you? Well, it works out that way. I better hurry. I'll take care of things on my end. Later. I hung up the phone. Now he's having connection issues, apparently. For now, I should go meet Leo's father. I arrived in New York City Hall. The building itself is intimidating. I should head inside. So this is where we're meeting. The hall's atrium really opens the place up. I got some time. I'll take a look around. Huh, there's a buyer for the mayor here. Let's take a look. 1947 graduated Silver Snow High School. 1951 graduated Silver Snow U Law School. 1953 appointed as a judge. 1956 appointed to New York's County Courthouse. Present elected mayor of New York City. He's from Silver Snow. Over here, Subaru. Leo, what are you doing here? I thought it'd be better if I were with you. You're probably right. Thanks. Let's go. My dad's waiting. Alright. We headed to the office where Mayor Collins waited. Looks like he's not here yet. We can just wait then. Sure, no problem. Looks like he's not here yet. We can just wait then. Oh, is that a photo of Leo under that frame?
His dad looks kind of, suspect. He looks a little too similar to someone I know.
Really? Is this you, Leo? That's right. We don't won a speech contest. Oh, it's 7. At 7? I'm impressed. No wonder your father wants to show this off. About that. Yeah? Then the door suddenly opened. Greg? Someone Jordan was here.
That's all good. Let me see. Not exactly. I was at quite a loss when he was at that age. I couldn't do a thing. Even with my blood in his veins, it took him 7 years to reach that point. At long last. That's around the time he started living up to my expectations. Kids need a trigger. Something to get them started.
You're right, Father. Of course you are.
So, you're Saburo Jinguji. Nice to meet you. Els told me all about you. You sound like quite the capable man.
Not at all.
I hope you can keep this short. My schedule's very busy.
Go ahead. Ask your questions. No problem. Let's get started. A man called Elgar is trying to kill you. Do you know anything about him?
Nothing.
Let's see.
You still need something? No reaction to that? Like somebody's going to kill you?
Guess not.
He's like, I hear this all the time.
Do you know Father Bannister?
Can't say that I do.
What town did you grow up in?
Silver Snow. Why do you ask?
That's where Father Bannister grew up too. Father, I remember you were talking about Father Bannister. That's how kind he was to you. How could you forget his name?
Yes, you're absolutely right. I remember. Bannister. That rings a bell now.
Leo, how did you... You're too busy, Dad. Do you see now, Saburo? My dad's from Silver Snow. Which how he knows Father Bannister. Though it seems he forgot all about him. Let's see, were you close to him? See if there's anyone... Oh,
Same as anyone else. I'd say hello if I saw him at church or on the street. Do you still need something? Got like 3 meetings after this. Can we hurry up? Please.
do you know Karen Purcell?
Show me a New Yorker who doesn't.
What's her relationship to you?
We don't have one. Not at the moment.
I see.
I really need to get on with my day. Do you need anything else?
Just one more thing. Elgard has a list with your name on it. This is a special list. He said it's a list of people who deserves to die. We don't know when he might strike. You should try to avoid going out as much as possible.
Thank you. But I can't change my schedule based on such vague information. As I mentioned, I'm very busy, so I must be going now. Leo, please show your friend out.
Yes, Father. Saburo, let's go. Alright.
There's some free autographs on the table if you want some.
The sun had long since set by the time we walked out. See, I swear, it's like they're using Google Maps.
Why is that?
Photos or
Why does that
something.
girl look so angry at Leo? Like, you see her to the left, she's like, "Yo,
They
what's this
look
guy
like
doing
that.
here?"
Set
They
the
just-
mayor, son.
They're just using like stock photos from Google Maps or something, I swear.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to make you come all the way this way for nothing, Saburo. That's just how my father is. Got nothing to apologize for, Leo. Hey, why don't you let me work with you instead? But my father's life is at stake. I want to protect him. Alright, to be honest, it's be able to leave to know you got my back. Thank you, Saburo. Karen Purcell was killed when I met with Father Bannister, but he didn't take me seriously. Let's call it a day. We can start again tomorrow. Got it. Take care, okay? Will do. I should return to the office for today. I returned to the office. I should head inside. I warned Mr. Collins. Leo said he would help me. I'll get to work again in the morning. Must have been pretty worn out, because I collapsed into bed and was out like a light. Next morning,
Ryan Collins found dead.
it was morning before I knew it. I was greeted by a phone call. Huh? Is it morning already? Who's calling so early? Hello, this is Jinguji Investigations.
Mr. Jinguji. It's me, Father Bannister.
Father Bannister? What's wrong? Why are you calling so early?
I can sense it. He's coming for me. Elgard. He's coming.
What? Where are you? At the church?
Yes, the church. Please get here as quickly as you can. I'll tell you everything. I don't want to die. Please save me.
I'm on my way. Find somewhere safe and hide.
I will. That's why no. You. No. Stop. Ah!
What's wrong? Hey, answer me!
That's number 2, Saburo.
Elgart!
You need to live an upright, clean life, my friend. Not like these dregs. Otherwise, I might have to kill you too.
Why? Why did he kill them?
That's the traitors. That's the rule.
What about Melissa? Did you hurt her?
Please, Melissa's my special guest. Though she ain't exactly getting dolled up and relaxing. My list of those who deserve to die is just one more name on it. Does it seem like fate? Us getting to talk like this? Take care of yourself now.
God damn it. No, I need to focus. The first thing I need to do is get in touch with Hal. I grabbed the phone and called Hal. Hal, it's me. I was just on the phone with Father Bannister when Elgart killed him. What? Alright, I'll get in touch with the Silver Snow PD. A few minutes later, Hal tells me that the Silver Snow police sent an investigator to the church and found Father Bannister stabbed to death.
Rest in peace.
This is bad. I mean, it's only Major Collins that's left. He's my friend's father. I have to protect him. We're talking about the mayor of New York City. Has tight security at all times, but I guess it can't hurt to beef it up. Saburo, let's make this one thing clear. You're dealing with a professional here. Know your limits, please. I'll be careful, Hal. Thanks. I gotta get moving. You take care of yourself too, Hal. Should contact Leo too. We called Leo. This is Leo? Hey man. Hey Saburo, what's up? Father Bannister is dead. Elgar killed him. Oh no. Wait there, I'm coming over. Okay, good idea. A few minutes later. One sec, I'll get the door. He's quick.
Yeah, the 5-star Uber driver.
I'll be right there. Sorry to keep you waiting. I messed up. Leo. I practically let Bannister die. I knew Elgar would come for him and still... I couldn't do a thing to help him. Shit! Calm down, man. Just knowing he was coming is enough. You could have been there 24/7. Know when he's coming? That's the trick. When... That's it! Leo, do you know your father's schedule? We're looking for something in the next few days, a highly publicized event. I can tell you that off the top of my head. He has a PR thing at City Hall for some new tourist attraction. When? Tomorrow? That's it. That's what we use. We're gonna set a trap for Elgart? Yep. We explain everything to your father and keep his eventual cancellation quiet. Actually, let's not tell him. Leo, this is your father we're talking about. You can't be serious. Saburo, don't get emotional. It's not like telling him would make a difference. We're gonna do all this in secret. Seriously? No way! That's way too dangerous. I know my dad, that's all. He'd never go along with such a plan. Hold on. You're not planning on using your father as bait? This might be a last chance to catch Elgard. You know that, right? Yeah, we complete a sick little scheme. We may never see him again. Which means we'll lose Melissa too. But still, I think the risk is just too great. No way, man. It's just too dangerous. We can't stop my dad whenever we do. And Elgard is gonna miss his chance. Please, don't let my dad die. Especially not for nothing. Okay. If we're gonna do this, we need to give it 100%. We have to catch Elgard. Together we can do this. I know we can. For your grandfather too. Yeah, for my grandfather. We arrived at New York City Hall. Is your father here already? Yeah, I think so. We better hurry. Right. The building itself is intimidating. I should head inside. Okay, we're here. Should be starting soon. I'll just go and see what happened. Let's see what's happening. Good, okay. A few minutes later. Leo, what's going on? Well, my dad should be here by now. He's supposed to start soon. But he still hasn't come out of his office. The office? Something's wrong. Your father's in danger. Let's go. Right. Inside was cleared out Elgard to set the stage for this to be his final act.
Ah, there you are. I was afraid you'd be too late.
Elgard!
Oh, you brought a friend too. Unfortunately, the show is by invitation only. Time for you to bow out, kid.
The hell I will! Leo, I'm sorry. But I think we better listen to him. If you say so. I'll be waiting out in the hall. Take care of my father. Don't worry. I will. Melissa, are you okay?
Oh, yes. I'm just fine.
So, the actors are in their positions. Let's go on with the final act.
Ah!
Ryan Collins, we meet at last. Now it's time for you to confess your sins.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
So that was enough to get you talking, eh? Well, let's see how you feel after you get shot a second time.
Oh god, stop! What are you even hoping to accomplish here?
Yes, good point. I'm getting ahead of myself. Before we conclude this little play, the audience needs to understand the plot. Then again, no one likes hearing a plot summary. I think I'd rather have you find your own way to truth instead. Though you should happen to get lost, I'm afraid I have to ask you to bow out as well. Not just from the scene, but from life itself.
Alright then, accept your challenge.
You're a fascinating individual. Now then, what do we get started? Let's begin with something simple. called a dress rehearsal. You figure out Daedalus' identity, yes?
Yes, it's Melissa.
Correct. Melissa was exactly that you parted ways with Seijima.
You ordered me to. You were killing men from Seijima Gumi, one after the other, and he ordered me to leave. He said that he wanted me to be happy, that he wanted me to have a peaceful life.
Such a touching story. Don't you think it's just beautiful?
Why'd you take Melissa away?
And that's a good question. I took her because I wanted to see what the true evil really looked like. I wanted her to see it firsthand.
True evil?
Yes, and now I think it's time to get started for real. We're gonna play a game. A game where you either uncover the nature of true evil, or you die. But why don't we start by telling you a little story? Once upon a time, the mafia ran a town called Silver Snow. It was covered for all the dirty work they did in New York. The town thrived upon the false odor, with many benefits for those involved in keeping off the charade. But then there was another kind of evildoer, an individual bent on shattering this false odor. Care to take a stab at who that was?
Or the one behind her, Seijima.
That's right, it was Seijima. And thus I was chosen. Any idea what it was I chosen to do?
To clean up the Seijima gummy?
Precisely. I was no more than a janitor, hired to clean up the mess the whole crew represented.
Hired by the 3 people whose name was on that list?
Yes, though you never get them to admit it.
But why would they hire you to do that?
Beats me. Whatever their motives were, they were no concern of mine. But I'm sure you can guess.
They want to bury the past completely, though false order along with it.
Perhaps. Anyway. Though I have to wonder what they wanted hidden away so badly. In any case, the reward I was given upon successfully completing my work came as quite a surprise. I'm sure you know what that was.
You were betrayed by the ones who hired you. But why would they do that?
Probably they intended to blame everything on me and be done with it. Don't worry me, I would have had the hired killer taken out and destroyed all the evidence. To be honest, the fact that they betrayed me doesn't bother me at all that much. It happens all the time in the cleaning business. But then circumstances change. I couldn't ignore what had happened anymore. I couldn't afford to just sit there rotting away in prison any longer.
So something happened that made you feel like you had to get out.
It's something I bet you're vaguely aware of already, though you don't have any proof.
So there was another reason you wanted to get revenge on Karen, Father Bannister, and Mayor Collins.
You truly are fascinating. Yes, this is my chief revenge. This time, I had good reason to act personally, if for nothing else than to learn those names.
Cheap little revenge?
What? The choice of words bothering you? Then why don't we clear things up? The truth about Silver Snow, of course, depends on the confessions of the people involved.
You saying there's no way to know what really happened at Silver Snow unless those people confess?
I don't know. I never expected it, but there could be another way.
What do you mean?
Your grandfather was killed, wasn't he? Perhaps your grandfather's death could be the key to discovering the truth of what happened.
What? Is that supposed to be some sick joke? Aren't you the one who killed him?
I don't know. Am I? But either way, I think that's enough story time for now. Let's get back to the final scene of our little play. Allow me to repeat myself. It's time for you to confess your sins.
I really don't know anything.
Alright then. What do you say put a time on the rest of your life? Daedalus, you got every right to kill me. After all, I'm the one who murdered your precious little boy. This knife here is pretty small, but it's still more than enough for you to be able to finish me off in one blow. Go ahead and do it. Ryan Collins, your life is now in a strict time limit. After Daedalus cuts through these ropes, just before she comes for me, I could blow your head off.
No.
I have every right to kill you. You know full well, don't you? But who knows? You confess your sins, maybe you'll be forgiven.
I swear, I don't know anything.
Listen, you really don't want to piss me off right now. Do you really want to die that badly?
Quill? Like, what's that supposed to sound like?
Use your imagination.
Use your imagination.
I don't know.
That's it. Squeal for me, little piggy.
Melissa's gonna break free. What do I do? I'm straight for Melissa. No, think of Dan. Who didn't want this? What Dan always wanted was a mother to watch him play in the park. A mother who loved him. That's who he wants you to be.
Dan!
Looks like I got a couple actors starting to go off script. But I'm not about to let that ruin my grand finale.
What? What was that?
What a shame. Listen, don't ever cross over to the side. This all is so tiresome.
No! You can't die. Not yet.
One last thing. It wasn't me who killed your grandfather.
What? No! Elgart! Next thing I knew, the police had arrived. They were escorting everyone outside City Hall. Soon enough, everyone involved in the incident had been relocated just outside the building. Countless police officers milled about all around me, continuing to investigate the scene.
That successfully completes the evacuation.
It's important to recruit these onlookers back.
Hey, what'd you step?
My mind was still reeling from all that had happened when I realized someone was approaching me. You hurt? No, I'm fine. How's Leo? They questioned him just over there. I'm pretty sure they agree with it was just justifiable homicide. Justifiable homicide, huh? Well, listen, Sabro, you did some good work here. He says he only opened fire to save your life. You saved my life? Well, at least it's all over now, despite how things turned out. Elgar's death certainly does settle things. I'm not so sure. What do you mean? Right then, Elgar told me something.
It wasn't me who killed your grandfather.
And you believed him? I mean, I don't know all that well. So I don't know if I totally believe him, but... Look, I understand how you must feel, but who else could have been? I've been acting on the assumption that was him this whole time. Leo's just saying how relieved he felt now that Kisuke can rest in peace. Leo said that? Okay. If we're going to do this, we need to give it 100%. We have to catch Elgart. Together we can do this. I know we can. For your grandfather, too. Something about what Leo said in that moment just hasn't been sitting right with me. But even before that, certain things have felt off. Why is that? I need to think back. I need to carefully think about all the conversations I had with him since I arrived in New York. I need to remember his exact facial expressions. Have I been overlooking something? Have I been missing something this whole time? I need to talk to Leo. I need to know if what I'm thinking is true. If I'm doing this, there's really only one place for it. Looking to confirm his suspicions, I arranged to meet Leo at the scene of my grandfather's murder. Hey, Saburo, I'm here. Time to settle things with Leo. Thanks for coming to meet me. So, what's in your mind? I thought we should clear things up once and for all. About what? About what you're hiding. Okay, go on, then. You need to be very careful what I say here, or this could all end in nothing. When the two of us swore we were going to catch Elgart, something you said struck me as odd. You said we would get Elgart from my grandfather, too. You're right, I did say that. Yes, and at the time, I thought that was strange. Why is that? I mean, I had my suspicion that Elgart killed my grandfather. I thought it had definitely crossed my mind. But the reason we're going out to Elgart was to save Melissa, not to catch my grandfather's killer. Which is why I was very careful never to bring out even the possibility that he was the one who killed my grandfather. Sure, but isn't that what anyone would think? I mean, hardly need to hear your suspicions to come to that conclusion. True enough, if you were anyone else, I could believe that you made that assumption on your own. But you're not like that. Are you, Leo? You never jump to conclusions. You always find a way to be sure. You know how important my grandfather was to me. It's not the kind of thing you are, ever to just blurt out casually. Now I know you're hiding something. No? So you mean... Yes, have my doubts from the beginning. The first thing that struck me as off was your reaction whenever someone asked you about your father. Normally, someone whose father worked his way up from being a judge to mayor of New York City would talk about their father with some measure of pride. But when Ben asked you about him the other day, there was an instant when your whole expression darkened. It looked like you had to bite your tongue. Well, there's a lot more to people than just their social standing. I think you'll be familiar with that. Fair enough. That's all there was to it. I wouldn't necessarily think there was anything wrong. But then later on I noticed something else. Something that only deepened my suspicions. You showed up some pretty remarkable timing after I finished my investigation in Silver Snow. Just figured that, knowing you have things pretty much wrapped up by then. Then right after you met with me, you said something I thought was odd. You wished the police chief a speedy recovery. I did? That was before I told you about anything about what had happened in Silver Snow. Yet you spoke as you'd seen for yourself events that had taken place just that morning. Oh, that. I think I heard some people talk about why I was waiting for you in the car. If everything up to that point had been all there was, maybe I could have convinced myself that I was just overthinking things. But as time went on, my suspicions only grew stronger. Remember a meeting with your father? At one point while your father and I were talking, you did something strange. It was when I asked about Father Bannister. Your father claimed to know nothing about him, but then suddenly you spoke up. You brought that your father had told you about a kind priest from his days in Silver Snow, as if to remind him.
Yes, because my father really had forgotten. I was generally trying to get him to remember. People do tend to forget things more as they get older.
Had there been nothing unusual about the situation, maybe I could have believed that, but Father Bannister had just died. What really convinced me was what happened when we were both rushing to stop Elgar and save your father. Such did make no sense to me. Apparently you say you shot Elgard in order to save me, but I was in no immediate danger from Elgard at all. In that moment I realized something. I asked myself if maybe the reason you were there was for another purpose entirely.
Even so, there's no telling what might happen if I didn't shoot him when I did.
You're right. It was a dangerous situation. But it doesn't change the fact that your claim about shooting Elgar to save me doesn't make any sense. After all, it wasn't your whole reason for being there to save your father. Yet when asked about it, that's not what you said. Which means that saving him wasn't your real reason for being there, was it?
There's no fooling you, is there, Saburo? It's true. I don't particularly like my father. But even so, it's not like I wanted to stand by and watch him get killed. Besides, we ended up saving him anyway, right?
Yes, that's how things turned out. But having reasoned things out this far, there was one last question I couldn't help but ask.
One last question? About what?
What Elgar meant when he said he was talking about cheap revenge. Elgar had killed Karen Purcell and Father Bannister, and he was about to kill your father. Did you think about it? All three of them must have gotten their hands pretty dirty in order to have earned Elgar's wrath. Don't you think that's a natural conclusion to draw?
Well, I'm not so sure about that. Can't really trust the words of a murderer.
When Elgar first got a hold of that list with those three names on it, he said it was a list of people who deserved to die. At the very least, they must have done something to convince Elgar of that, don't you think?
I suppose if that's really what he said, then I guess that's a reasonable assumption.
Just before Elgar died, he told me something. He said that he wasn't the one who killed my grandfather. At first I thought he was lying, but once I thought about who it could have been, if it wasn't Elgar, suddenly everything lined up. I realized who must have done it. I realized it must have been you, Leo. For your grandfather too. Ironically enough, it was you saying those words that made me realize you were hiding something that gave it all away. After all, there's only one person aware of the truth who would want to catch Elgar. No, kill Elgar. Despite being well aware that Elgar wasn't the killer. There's only one person who would think doing that would help my grandfather. It would be the one person who would want all this to end as soon as possible. If only for their own reasons. It would be the one person intent on using my grandfather's death as a means to achieve their goals. It would be the person who killed my grandfather. So, you don't deny it.
Deny it? Please, what's there to deny? Tell me, what's it you think you uncovered with all this?
What?
Saburo, all you managed to demonstrate up to this point is that you suspect me. How does that prove anything? Are you really accusing me of murder?
Okay, I may not have had any solid proof, but...
Look, Saburo, when you're in court, you need to present evidence. No matter how suspicious someone might be, no matter how much you suspect them, you still need proof. What I gather from all of this is that you suspect me of killing your grandfather. That's all.
You mean you're not even going to say anything? You're going to stay silent right to the end?
I killed Elgar. I shot him. That's an undeniable fact. was deemed a justifiable homicide. That was the end of it. I'm not guilty of anything. You can see that, right, Saburo?
God damn it, Leo. I didn't think you were like this.
You're like a Kisoki, Saburo. I'm sure you'll make a good PI someday. I'm looking forward to when that day comes. So long.
No, you can't leave. We're not done here.
Oh, come to think of it, I nearly forgot. Found it's not too far from the spot where Kisoki was killed. Maybe you'll find it handy. Now better be going, though I had this funny feeling we won't be seeing each other again.
Wait, what is this? Hey, Leo! Leo! He's gone. Could there be inside this envelope? Open it. Found one of my grandfather's case files inside. Seeing me piece together the truth of Daedalus' disappearance, her memory loss, Elgar's job, his client's identity. The fact that Dan was Daedalus' son, everything. Some of the information may have been a bit vague, but he figured it out. Grandpa, it got so far. Leo, what was it you were hoping to accomplish? My head was still buzzing with thoughts like these as I finally turned and left the scene. This is a story of small town tragedy. It was a town that drew people together, where countless words come spilling out as their various desires met and intertwined. In time, the words themselves piled up, take on a will and purpose of their own. The town became wrapped in malice, drawing people in and bringing them low. The 3 people in Elgar's list were all from Silver Snow. They all used their positions in town to get involved with the mafia. In doing so, they managed to build up a false order. Yet this all fell to pieces with the arrival of the Japanese Yakuza. So the 3 came up with a plan that would allow them to bury their past, along with any traces of their guilt. They hired Elgar to clean things up and then betrayed him. This is where it's all supposed to end. What they hadn't counted on was what happened next. They underestimated Elgar, whose desire for revenge drove him so far as to resurrect Daedalus' past. And none of them could have foreseen what would happen with Leo. Who discovered the truth would stake his position, making use his own testimony to bring them justice. Some put their faith in the bonds between people. Some strove to deny those very bonds. Some did their best to forge them. Why did all of these foolish, crooked schemes of the past have to involve so many innocent lives? That's what I find more frustrating than anything. This is a story of small town tragedy. The darkness is close at hand, spread out all around us. It lies just one side of us longing, a little ways past hope. This must be why they reach out to take the hands extended to us as we walk, to make sure none of us fall into that dark abyss. So please, don't ever lose sight that outstretched hand again.
Labro.
I decided I'm leaving today.
Oh, I see.
If I don't do what needs to be done, I regret it for the rest of my life. That's what you said, right? I've dealt with more than my fair shares of tragedies lately.
Saburo.
Yeah.
I've got this strange feeling that we're going to meet again. I'm sure of it.
You may well be right. I'll see you around. Maybe sometimes you'll learn how to smile.
Well, that's rather mean.
So long. With that, Dan's funeral came to a close, and a few hours later, we're at the airport. We're set to leave New York.
Saburo,
Abbie, can't see me off, huh?
yeah, it just so happens I have the time.
That's awesome. Thank you. I'm really glad you're here.
Wow, you say that with even a second thought. You've got a real knack for this kind of thing, Saburo.
What?
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just used to it by now.
What got you so upset?
Oh, please. I'm hardly upset.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
I'll miss you, okay? Did you get that? God, you can be such a jackass sometimes, Saburo.
Well, when you put it like that, you make me want to come back. You just made me so happy. Thank you, Abbie.
Yeah, enough of that already. Hurry up and get out of here. Then, hurry up and come right back.
I will. So long, Abbie. So we're alive? I'm sure we'll meet again. So those words drifted off into the surrounding noise, into the ever-present hum that echoes unnoticed throughout the city. It is a sound that is constant, and yet always fleeting, whispered messages to no one that are just beyond hearing. But no matter how quiet those whispers might be, no matter how twisted or faded they may become, I'll still be there reaching out. As long as some spark of feeling remains, my outstretched hand will be there waiting. After all, that's just what a PI does in this town. With that thought, I lit up a cigarette.
That's it?
Yeah, Leo gets away with it, I guess.
Okay.
What was that?
This is a little anticlimactic, but
That was anticlimactic.
Yeah, no, they dropped the ball big time with this ending. It's whacking.
yeah.
I thought we had something going with chapter 4. I'm like, okay, we're finally it's getting interesting a bit, but it fell flat for me here.
That did kind of fall flat.
But hey, we got some music.
Yeah, the music's nice.
I thought something would happen to Leo, but he just gets away with it. What's up with that?
You think there's like another ending or something? Like this
Do you
game has
think
multiple
they-
endings or something?
Is this something they go into in later games? Like what?
I was gonna say,
I don't think there's a sequel for this.
This is a series, actually.
Oh, it is? Is this like the first one of many, or?
It might be.
I think I looked it up. Isn't this technically? I think this game's like a prequel or something.
I think so too, but still.
Yeah, it was like it's like the first game of this character or something.
Wait, there's an alternative ending. We're gonna go back. It's during a conversation with Leo. I can't skip the credits.
Okay. It's a prequel for a game that came out in 1998 with PlayStation 1.
Wow.
That's kind of random. Yeah, I'm looking at the cover art. That cigarette that's lit. It looks like the same cigarette that's lit at the end of this game.
Alright, let's see the ending.
What do you need to do to get it?
Just different dialogue choices for that final chapter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, whoops. Huh.
Ending list.
So if you recall that checklist with Abbie, there's certain dialogue choices you have to make with her to get those checks.
Okay.
So I'm just going back to do this. As according
I
to the
thought the way it
guide.
was set up was just like you just keep talking until you run out of stuff. At least that's how it came across to me.
No, there are dialogue choices you can make.
That's a very weird option. You would
It
think
is.
if you said it's a auto, like you want. Oh, actually, yeah. Like if you're gonna skip, why make it slower? I thought it was referring to like when you press auto, and like the time it takes for them to start the next line.
It is.
When you
That's
don't
what
want to
auto
keep
refers to.
clicking X. Oh, it's not skip?
No, it's not skip. It's just the auto speed.
Oh, okay. That's odd.
And then Richard comes by.
Witchard.
The auto speed is pretty fast.
As it should be.
But it really should be a skip button though.
It's odd that you're using auto as a skip.
Okay, we get into the dialogue choice part. I'm gonna skip these.
Okay, what options did they want you to pick?
To pick all options.
Oh, all of them?
Yeah.
So that means you have to go back and pick the other one. Oh, okay.
And there we go.
That face. Did something wrong. Oh, really?
Nope. Why'd you ask?
Just wondering.
Sus.
Just interested.
Yeah? You all alone too, Saburo?
No, I don't know about all alone, but yeah, I'm single.
I figured. Aw, damn it, I'm sorry. That was insensitive of me.
No, not at all. Thanks for considering my feelings, Abbie.
Anytime, Saburo. Now eat your food.
A lot of food on the table.
And now I just need to have an autosave.
Yeah, that tomahawk steak right there. You saw that? You guys are eating good. Oh gosh.
And this autosave.
This was hell.
Yeah, the pacing for this part.
My goodum.
Goodum.
My goodum.
I'm looking into the writer for this visual novel, and he did the original game. But besides that, and I find this really weird, he wrote Phoenix Wright versus Professor
what?
Layton. Yeah. Like, how do you go from that to this?
Did he have any more like involvement with the Professor Layton games, or?
No, just that one.
See how the check marks for Abbie now?
I see.
So back to chapter
Just
5.
one more of those.
The important dialogue comes when we have to talk to Leo again.
Okay. Now you jump around a bit here. I like the music, but man, the times that they play is just so odd. I don't understand what they're getting at with the placement of them.
Well, it's just strange. I didn't play this jazzy music until like the final 2 chapters.
And then like Elgart's over here like shooting people, and then it's playing the music that plays like anytime there's like a flashback or something. Like, what's going on here? Like, no tension.
Wait, do I have all the trophies for this? Oh, I should be missing like a few.
Get that platinum.
Okay, then I have to look at the window. You know, this was a pretty short chapter. Like, we finished in an hour and a half or something, right?
Mm-hmm. Just about, I would say. They move pretty fast.
Yeah. Look at her face. Then we look for the eagle here. Because it's an American game.
America!
can confirm it did get the bad ending though.
Okay, so that was like the worst thing we could have gotten. Okay.
Yeah.
Very odd. The game doesn't tell you like, hey, you got the bad ending, or like, hey, go back for more.
You can kind of tell it from the trophy they got. Because the trophy got for the bad ending is Nightmare Continues.
Hmm.
Or rather, the Nightmare Begins. The
I
trophy for
wonder
the
how
good.
much different it is, because if that's
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
too different, then it wouldn't go into the original game.
That's what I'm
Or
curious
wouldn't
about
play
too.
out exactly the same. I am curious,
As am I. Whoops.
because I wasn't satisfied.
No, they really left it off at a bad spot. That guy's apparently really good at sneaking in.
Oh snap! I'm looking through Visual Novel database, and they removed Zero Time Dilemma from the database.
Why?
Apparently, it doesn't count as one. They have a description here, but it's really just saying to go read something else. Like it says, there are countless threads about that if you want to read why.
Hold on.
I wonder, do the other ones show up then? Oh, I think it's because it's the cutscenes. I think that's why. That would make sense. It's more like a movie or a show rather than a visual novel.
Speaking of, we never got the meaning of the Golden Age of jazz. Like, how does that relate to the game?
So, what does that mean? Alternate Jake Hunter. Like, what does that mean?
Oh, it just means that Jake Hunter used to be like an American name, the main character, for some reason.
Okay.
Which doesn't make sense because they just call him Saburo in this game.
Yeah, it's like the title is like they just threw all this stuff together. It's like alternate Jake Hunter. Daedalus. The Awakening of Golden Jazz. Okay, that's it.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, for Spirit Hunter NG, I seem to be the only one who pronounces Kaguya's name correctly. Everyone else says Kakuya.
Yeah,
Because I see the K. When I hear Kaguya pronounced, it's with a G. Anytime I've watched anime,
Yeah.
so that's why I'm pronouncing it that way. I never actually looked it up.
You don't have to look it up. I mean, she definitely tells you in the game to pronounce her name with a G when you meet her for the first time way back then.
I'm not sure why they don't just spell it with the G then. That's not like uncommon to
Because she's a
spell
special
Kaguya that way.
snowflake.
I guess.
All right. All right, about to get to the scene.
Here we go.
Alright, this is a deciding factor.
Yeah, you question him about it and stuff.
Yeah, for my grandfather? Because it's kind of suspicious.
Oh,
Wait, that's interesting.
doesn't
So Leo
even
doesn't even
spawn, he
stay.
just leaves.
Yeah, he doesn't even spawn. He just goes out.
He's probably like, oh, I'm out.
Then everything else plays the same way.
Let's see how much this changes things.
We won't really get a change until we get to the ending part with Leo again. I just like how he darts out when we mention that.
Especially because it's a question.
Yeah.
That's what makes it even more odd.
So I wonder where he's shooting Ryan at in terms of hit location.
I'm guessing like the legs or something.
Yeah, it's hard to tell with the
Like in the
graphics.
knee. Oh, I tripped.
I don't see it like that. Like,
Tripped while
in-
shooting and then he shot himself.
It's weird because this game is rated M.
That's not really much graphic stuff at all.
Yeah, it's just a couple swear words, I guess.
But there's no blood, right? Like at all.
I can't remember if there was or not. I don't think there were.
Maybe that rag in the flashback.
Oh, I
what was
guess
that red
so.
stuff? I
There
don't know.
was some violence when like Melissa was like attacking those thugs. I don't think there was blood though.
Yeah, there weren't any blood.
But some like game ratings are high if someone's like wielding a knife and shit.
Alright, here we go.
We gotcha now.
Still mostly the same so far. Same dialogue so far.
If you ever wanted to see how fast I read through stuff, that's kind of like, it's kind of like that.
I mean, yeah, I can kind of read through that too.
Oh, okay, here's the new stuff.
Yeah. I was always a fair Saburo. Always. No matter how hard I tried, I could never live up to my father's expectations.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Daddy, I'm sorry.
As a child, I never thought there were any hope for me. I thought I was doomed to live in darkness my whole life, that I would suffer without ever amounting to anything. Then one day, all of a sudden, my life changed forever. I'll never forget it. I was 7 years old. I was looking around for something. Forgot what, when I made a huge discovery. I found the truth about my father, but his terrible past. Suddenly, everything made sense. My father, who was always so strict and stern, who would always rub my nose at my mistakes, he was a criminal. What I found was something like Elgar's list. It broke my heart, I swear. I could hear it breaking. I started to shake. I felt sick. I burst into tears. And then, I left. In time, it all settled down to a quiet rage, burning inside me. I changed that day. I was reborn. I grew stronger, so much so that even my father had to acknowledge me. Every day, every single damn day was so hard. It was so hard not to laugh. Soon, I was gonna be a prosecutor. I was gonna be in the public eye. And then, I would expose my father for all the world to see. I would deny all that he had become. I would bring justice. Do you think my father could have been more proud of me the whole time? It was absurd. That was gonna be my revenge. I could see it. I could taste it. The moment when all my father had lived for, all he worked for, would be shown to be worthless, pointless, stupid. I'd be the one to expose him. I believed myself. I could do it. I knew it could. There was never any reason to doubt that. See enough? It was all going to come true. And yet, that's when he showed up. He figured it out. He knew about my father's past, what he really was like. But it had to be me. I'd be the one to bring down my father, not someone else. It was what I lived for, the whole justification for my existence. I refused to let someone take that from me.
That's why he killed him? Why he killed my grandfather?
That's right.
So what now? Clearly I figured out too. The kind of truth about you and your father. Are you gonna kill me too?
Back in those days when I was lost, wandering darkness, you were this constant shining light. How I must have envied you. Yeah. That must be what robbed you of someone who meant so much to you. When you pulled you down to the darkness with me.
Leo. You goddamn idiot. But despite everything, I'm still gonna save you. Because I'm sure that's what my grandfather wanted to tell me. That the message he wanted to pass on. I had to believe that. So, please, don't cry. You don't have to say anything.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know. This is a story. Wait, what? That's it? He just apologizes?
I was just thinking, ice cream, don't you cry.
What the hell was that? Does he turn himself in at least to the cops? He just apologizes.
I'm sorry, bro.
I'm really sorry.
Now go back to Japan.
See ya.
I'll kill someone
about
else
your
while you're gone
grandpa?
again. I love the part of the conversation is like, well, what now? Also, I went back to the beginning of NG because I honestly don't remember. And yeah, you get like this postcard that says Princess Kaguya on it, but she can't pronounce it correctly. So you just end up referring to her as Kakuya. She can't say the GU.
You can't say it? Kaguya or?
Kaguya can't say it. She can't say it correctly.
Oh, okay.
I really think it is. Sorry about your grandpa, bro. Bye.
Yo, peace, son. Oh, we should get something else with Abbie now, right?
Yeah, do you see how the
No, but-
music's different? I think. So he came all the way just to see me off. Wait, where's Ben?
Where is Ben, man? Like, still doing Uber driving?
That is true. Where's Ben?
Leo killed him. He's doing whatever he wants to do now.
I never invited him. Well, damn. Right, bro.
Hey, what's gone through you all of a sudden? This isn't like you, Abbie. I didn't mean it like that.
What? I'm just kidding.
Hey, why are you crying? You did it before.
Nothing. Well, I'm not crying right now.
Thank you, Abbie. If it weren't for you, I never would have been able to face my grandfather, not without any kind of composure. Hey, did you hear me?
Yeah.
I'll be back.
I know.
Next time, we should go out for drinks.
Yeah.
Crack a cold one.
Hey, Saburo,
What?
I love you.
I know.
Wow, Chad.
Okay.
Guy was like 3 steps ahead playing 4D chess.
It's crazy, right?
A little. As long as you call me Han Solo.
So long then.
Yeah. See ya.
Don't let Leo kill you while I'm away.
What in the world? He just did what Leo did to you. Like, peace, bro. You peaced out on Abbie.
And that dialogue was awkward to end too.
I think both of them were. Come on, guys. Well,
No! No, they're gonna cuck us again with that ending.